What's going on today, guys? We're going to do a quick workout. This one isn't going to take an entire hour. We need 3 pieces of equipment. We need our suspension trainer. I'm using the TRX today, like always. We need a single kettlebell. You're welcome to go heavy or light for this one. If you've got both, grab both and use what you want when you want to use it. And we need one of the little mini bands. So we're going to be going through these 3 pieces of equipment. We're going to do 2 rounds at each piece of equipment, and we're going to be doing between 35 and 40 seconds on, about 15 seconds in between before we move on to the next piece of equipment. So again, each block, 2 rounds, then moved on to the next piece of equipment. We're just going to cycle through that. I will post these moves in the description, so if the workout is too easy for you, or if you're doing this after the filming is done, feel free to just copy what the moves are and go longer on your timing. You can go to the normal 45 seconds on, 15-second break, or you can just add more than 2 rounds for each piece of equipment. With that being said, I am trusting that you're all warmed up before you get started on this one. We're starting with our kettlebell. Our first move, you have 2 different options. We are doing 2 rounds here. If the kettlebell that you have is too heavy, do both rounds as a 2-hand move. If you've got a lighter one, something you're comfortable pressing with a single hand, then you're welcome to do right hand, round 1, left hand, round 2. So if you're doing the 2-hand, we're going to start with a jumping jack swing. So the jumping jack swing, normal swing, feet come together. Every time we come up, we're going to do a 2-hand catch and press. So as you throw the kettlebell away, your hands go from the sides to the top, feet come apart, swing, bring it together, and press. If you're doing this single hand, same thing, swing, feet together, press, keep it to the same hand for the entire round. We're starting off strong here. We're going in 10 seconds. Up to you, 2 hands or single. If you're doing single, go on your right hand. In 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. Feet together as you press, feet apart as you swing. Remember, we do have 2 rounds here. If you're going double hand right now, you're doing the same exact move on the second round. Coming on to our last 3, 2, 1, and same move or switch hands. Coming up in 7 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. This is going to bring us to our elastic band next. Make sure you're in control of your breath. Get about 7 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and kettlebell down to the side. We're going elastic around the ankles. There's no graceful way to get into position with the elastic, I know. Make sure your kettlebell is safely off to the side. We're going low and slow with our shuffles. So we're not going to let our feet come so close together that the elastic goes loose. We're going to get our hips low Big wide steps. Back and forth. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Low, slow shuffles. Keep your quads loaded up. Whatever range of motion you have in the space that's around you. So make sure you're not running into anything. If you got a big open space, use it all, back and forth. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and round 2. Choice is yours. Same thing, low and slow, or if you're feeling good, if you want to get that heart rate up a little bit more, faster pace, still getting wide strides with your legs, where you don't need to keep your hips as low. So slow and low, or fast, standing tall. In 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. If you're doing these fast ones, just for a little extra, touch the ground on each side. Still in control of our breath. 10 seconds. It's going to bring us to our TRX. 3, 2, 1, and these moves are going by so quick. Like I said, today's workout is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. If you're doing this after the live feed, if you want to extend these blocks, you are welcome to. We actually need our elastic for our next round with the TRX. We're going to get it around our wrists. We're doing our body extension, so wherever gravity is telling your TRX to hang, that's where you're coming up to. Straps are straight up and down. My body's right up against it. Elastic around my wrists. I'm going to keep a straight line, knees, hips to shoulders. So I'm keeping my abdomen flexed. I'm keeping my butt flexed. I'm going to lean out as far as I can. Hands open, hands closed, and bring it back. And by that, I'm not saying open your hands. I'm saying hands come apart, hands come back together, drop back in. So keep lower back safe, lean out as far as you can, hands apart, hands together, pull it back. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Lean out. Hands apart, hands together, pull it back in. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm keeping my hips tucked in. I'm keeping my lower back safe while I do this. We have one more round of this. Let's give it 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're doing the same exact thing. If you can, on the second round, do 2 or 3 of the hand extensions before you pull it back in. 3, 2, 1, and lean out. If you can, open and close. Get another one in. And then bring it back before you give yourself that little rest period. Should be feeling this in your core and in your shoulders. Lower back is staying strong. Coming back to our kettlebell. You got 5 seconds left. 3, 3, 2, 1, and what do you know? Round one's already done. Coming to our kettlebell. Two-hand grip. We're going to work our balance a bit. We're going to get our right leg up. We're going to keep it there. So we're going to stay balanced on our left foot the entire time. Right leg is up. Knees out in front of you. You should be able to see your toes. You don't have your heel to your butt. We're going to be going tricep press as we come down. So we're going to go tricep. As I come down, completely rested on that leg. You make your core work a little bit harder, and then go back to your tricep. Every time you come down, again, don't let go of your kettlebell, but get that weight rested on your leg. Make your core work for it, and then go back behind the head. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right leg up. Tricep press. Bring it down. Rest it on your right leg. Pick it back up. Behind the head. Keep that going. Keep your balance happening. Get that kettlebell as low behind you as you can. So elbows stay pointed to the ceiling. During the tricep press, they only come down when you come to rest it on your right leg. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and same move. Get that left leg up. We're going in 10. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Left foot up. Tricep press. Bring it up. Set it down on your leg. Keep it going. We're going to move on to our elastic band next. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and coming to our elastic. Good job, guys. We're going to get the elastic around our toes now. So it's going to be under your arch, over your instep, standing up tall. We're still working on our balance. We're still going to make sure that our feet aren't so close together that the elastic goes loose. Hold your hands up at about hip height, a little bit higher, out in front of you. We're doing knee taps. So we're marching, we're staying in control, we're keeping our feet parallel to the ground. If I come up and point my toes down, it's going to snap my other foot. So keep your toes pulled back. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and march. We're going to bring up the intensity just a little bit for round 2. If this is too easy for you, you can go into that intensity now and hop in between each one. So you're still keeping your toes pulled back. You're still bringing those knees up high. You don't need your hands out for this one. Just get those knees high. Or keep it going at that slow pace. Let's do 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and one more time. This time, if you're going slow the first time, try to get that little hop in between. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Try to get that hop. Knees are coming up high. Still making sure your feet aren't coming too close together. Keep it going. We got TRX coming up next. 10 seconds, hang in there. Three, two, one, and get those TRX handles tied to your body. Elastics off to the side. We're gonna do 2 big crab walks from side to side. We're gonna get a jump as high as we can on each side. So I like to start this one with a step in one direction, TRX tied to the body. Load up. 1, 2, power up. Land soft. 1, 2, power up. So big jump on each side of your crab walk. Here we go in 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. Low on your crab walks. Get high up into the air on each side. We're gonna hit one more round of this, and then we have, that's gonna be the end of our second block here. So after we do one more round of this, we're going back to our kettlebell. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Same move, one more time. 2 crab walks, big jump on each side. Going back in 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. This is the end of block number 2 for us. Got about 15 seconds left. All right, last 5, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Like I said, today we're doing a shorter workout. We're going to try to pack as much into it as we can with the little amount of time that we have. So we're not taking any breaks right now. If you're doing this with the longer segments, if you're just copying what the moves are and then doing your own time to them, feel free to take a longer break in between. Otherwise, we're coming straight back to our kettlebell. We're going to go into our Kang squat. So I don't care how you're holding your kettlebell, 2-hand grip. I like to have bottoms up with the kettlebell all the way to my body. The movements here, if you haven't done this one with me before, kettlebells at your body, we're going to start with the hinge. So we're going to push our hips back. We're going to feel that stretch through our hamstrings, keeping our lower back strong. From here, kettlebell stays at my chest. I'm going to lower my butt into a squat. As I come back up, shoulders don't move. So I'm going directly from my hinge to my squat and then back. I'm trying not to stand all the way back up. This is a slow move, and we are going in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Lower your butt. As you bring your hips back up, shoulders stay down. So tension on your quads, tension on your hamstrings. Keep it going. We're going to hit this move one more time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you're right. Way too easy. Now every time we load up into our squat, so still start with your hinge. Every time you're in your squat, push it away, pull it back, and then lift your hips. So you go into your hinge with the kettlebell at your chest. When you're in your squat, push it away, pull it back. In 3, 2, 1. Hips back, shoulders forward. Drop your butt. Extend your arms. Pull it back. Hips come up. And repeat. Nice and slow. We get to come down to the ground with our elastic band next. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna go. This one, I like to have the elastic around my ankles. We're gonna go into our tabletop. So elastic around the ankles again. From your tabletop, fully extend your right leg. You're gonna notice that on your left, the elastic might slip down, so you need to keep your toes glued to the ground for your left foot. So if this is my left foot, my toes stay glued to the ground so the elastic can't slip off. In my tabletop, right leg fully extended, I'm going to extend it out to the side. I'm going to do a big rainbow arc over to the other side, and then bring it back. So I'm focusing on glute flexion, and we are going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and right leg taps out to the side. Big arc up and over to the other side. Big arc back. Every time you do this, try to make that arc as dramatic as possible. So you're making a big loop, or sorry, a big arc from one side to the other. Get your heel as high as you can, and then tap it down to the sides as far as you can on each side. Nice and slow. We're doing this one more time with our other leg. 3, 2, 1, and switching sides now. So now your right leg is glued to the ground, left leg is fully extended, left leg is arcing back and forth. Going in, 3, 2, 1, begin. Try to keep your foot off the ground just a little bit, so when you tap down to the sides, you're not resting down. That's just a little point for you to tap down. So you want your glute to be under flexion the entire time. Keep it going. I know this move isn't super strenuous. You should be feeling it a little bit, but really good for toning up your butt. 3, 2, 1, and coming to our TRX. We're going to need the help of our kettlebell on this one. So we're going to get the TRX in our left hand. Up to you. You can do this with one hand on both the straps, or you can push tight against just the left handle. It's going to be up to you, and then your body positioning is going to tell you how difficult this is. If I'm out here, way too easy. The further back I scoot, the more my core is kicking in. That's what you want to shoot for right now. And on this move, I like to let the strap cradle my shoulder. So I bring my hand down just a little bit, gives me some extra stability. Wide stance with your feet. We're going to hold our plank, and we're going to do rows with our with our right hand. So when I say go, we're going into our plank. Right hand row with your kettlebell. We're loading up in 3, 2, 1, begin. Plank and row. You want to make sure on your row. So imagine my legs are fully extended. Imagine I'm in a plank. My arm is fully extending. I like to flex my tricep a little bit right here just to make sure I'm getting full range of motion. And then as I come back up, palm comes right up to my hip bone. So if I'm in plank position right now, fully extend, flex your tricep. Bring it back into your gunslinger position and drop it back down. 5, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Now you should have your kettlebell in your left hand, TRX in the right, left arm row. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, row. Begin. This is another slow move. Just focus on the control while you do it. 10 seconds, keep it going. Three, 2, 1, and breathe. Coming back to our kettlebell now. To switch it up for the end of our workout, instead of doing 2 rounds per move, we're still going to do 2 rounds with each piece of equipment, but we're going to switch what those rounds, so we're going to switch what the move is. The first move with our kettlebell, we're going to be sitting on our butt. We're doing our rollover twist. So let's all start with the kettlebell on our right side. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders back. Bonus points if you don't let your feet touch the ground as you're doing the transfer. So if you're not, if you're keeping your feet on the ground, at least get your shoulders back. We're gonna go over, set the kettlebell down, and then our body goes over the kettlebell and over. And then reverse it all. All right, here we go. In 5, kettlebells on your right. 3, 2, 1, kettlebell moves. You move over the bell. Kettlebell moves again. Now reverse it all. Over, over, and over. Keep it going. Keep this happening. You're halfway in right now. We have one more kettlebell move, then we can toss this thing off to the side. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Sorry, I got your hopes up on that timing there. One more move. We're gonna go into our beast position, and we're gonna drag it forward, and then we're gonna rotate our body and pull through. So focus on one hand at a time here. There's a lot going on with this move. Start with the kettlebell in front of you. You should all know the beast position, hands and knees. Knees off the ground. This one, go wide stance with your legs so you don't smack your legs with the kettlebell. Right hand, swing, put it through. Back into your beast. Rotate your body, pull through twice. And then rotate again until the kettlebell is back in front of you. And then we're gonna go left hand, rotate, pull through twice, and then bring it back to the front. So I'll talk through the first one. We're going in 5 seconds. Load up in your beast. Right hand, 3, 2, 1, pull through. Put it back. Rotate your body. Keep your body in beast position. Pull through. Pull it back. Rotate till it's in front of you again. Now it's left hand. Bring it in and out. Go in the other direction. Pull through. Pull it back. Bring it back to the front. Keep it going. There's a lot going on here. You're having to think a lot while exerting a lot of energy. It's good for you though. We have 20 seconds left. Still breathing. Coming to our elastic band in 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. We're alternating sides here. For this move, I like to get a pretty strong grip with both my hands on the elastic. I'm going to hold it to my chest. I'm alternating lateral lunge. Every time I lunge out to the side, that hand, same hand of the leg that's going out, is going to do a tricep press. So I'm going to step out with my right, tricep press with my right arm, bring it back. Step out to the left, tricep with my left, bring it back. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Step right. Right arm tricep press. Bring it back. All the way to center. Step left. Left arm. Bring it up. Bring it up. Keep it going. Once we finish this round, we're going to get the elastic around our ankles. All right, got about 15 seconds left here. Keep it going. We're going to get the elastic around our ankles next. 5, 3, 2, 1, and bring the elastic around your ankles. We're going to go into burpees. It's going to be up to you. Easier version, you're going to go into plank, and you're going to do toe taps. So the easier version, we're counting 6 moves with our feet. So it'll be down and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring it back up. The harder version, you're going to jump both feet out at the same time at the bottom of your push-up. So the harder version is going to be down, push-up position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then all the way back up. So either toe taps or hops, either in plank or at the bottom of your push-up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way back up. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way back up. Keep it going. Halfway. Coming to our TRX next. Coming on to our last 15 seconds here. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and coming to our TRX now. Get your hands tight to your body. We are still alternating legs. We're going to go curtsy. We're going to load up into a squat. We're going to jump up as high as we can, and then we're going to curtsy out to the other side. So from here, curtsy, squat, jump, onto the other side. Squat and jump. When you land, you're landing soft into another squat before you curtsy out onto the other side. Get ready. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Curtsy, squat, jump, squat. Curtsy on to the other side. Keep it going. Get as much air as you can when you do your jump. And remember your curtsies, you're trying to get the outside of your knee to the outside of the opposite ankle. You're not doing a big step. You're not rotating your hips as much as possible. Halfway. It's going to bring us to the last move of the day. 15 seconds. I know we all wish this workout could be longer, but some of us are still busy. Some of us need to just squeeze as much as we can into a small segment of time. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Last move. We're going toes in. We're going into our plank. So we got 2 moves we're going to mix up here. We're going to start off doing our pike. So we're going to fold at the hips. We're going to bring our butt as high to the ceiling as we can, and then lower back down into a plank. Every time we hit our plank, we're going to tap our shoulders with each hand, one at a time. Don't try to go do the 2-hand tap, because that is a good way to break your nose. So this is the last move. When I say go, hips up, into your plank, tap your shoulder, tap your shoulder. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Into your pike, butt high. Into your plank. Tap your shoulder once with each hand. Try not to let your feet sway while you do it. After this, we are done with our workout. So hang in there with me just a little bit longer here. Still pretending like we're having some fun. Let's start halfway point right now. You got 30 seconds left. And then you're done. Like I said, I'm going to post all of these moves in the bio for this. So if you want to go longer than the time segments we've been doing, you're welcome to. But if you're short on time, as you can tell, this workout is still going to kick your ass. You got 5 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1, and get your toes out of your straps. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time, and we'll do it again soon. Hope you guys are all staying safe. Mwah.